First, let's go ahead and talk about Haydar. Haydar was a Sufi saint in the end of the Abbasid Caliphate. Now, from what I've read, he was very, very devout. However, and we will get into this later in the video, but the aristocracy or the rich in the Muslim caliphates or the Muslim empires really disregarded the law of alcohol. They still indulged in alcohol. Now, not only was he very, very religious, he was a huge recluse. He apparently did not leave his mountain monastery for over 10 years. And so, as the story goes, one day he wanted to get away from the very few disciples that he had around him. So he went on a stroll. And then when he came back, he was actually elated. He was happy. He invited all of his disciples into his room and was just very kind to them and nice. And so, obviously...
You grew up in South Africa?
Yes.
Yeah.
I left when I was 17 by myself. I had a backpack of clothes and a suitcase of books, and that's it.
Did you have a happy childhood?
No, it's terrible.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why was it terrible?
I had this one guy who would want to see me, and when I had nothing else to do, then I would see him. But he was very insulting to people and rude, and I didn't really like him that much. But then, otherwise, I just sat at home, After a couple of years, my brother banned him from seeing me. For 2 years, I didn't see him. I graduated and went to live in Cape Town. And he came to visit me, just turned up with an engagement ring. And I said, I'll never wear it. And then he went back and told my family that I'd agreed to marry him, which surprised my family because they didn't know I was seeing him and I wasn't. And then I just got this telegram from my parents, congratulations. The wedding arrangements are made, the invites are out, and 800 people are coming. I called him, I said, what do you mean I'm marrying you? And he said, I will change when we get married because then I'll be kinder and nicer. I'm just aggressive because you won't marry me. So I did believe him. And then I fell pregnant on honeymoon. Then the abuse started right away, beating me up if I didn't do as I was told. I came back from honeymoon bruised and pregnant. And then I didn't want my family to know. So then you just put up with that because you have no choice. Elon, while he was a little boy, he grew up in a very violent home. Like, for example, when I always had to drive the car and he would be punching me and Elon would be between the seats hitting his father to stop him punching me. When he would be at home and punching me, Kimball and Tosca would be crying in the corner because they were really babies. Elon was 5, Kimball 4, Tosca 3. Elon would be hitting his dad at the back of his legs. And then when he was 8, we left.
My father has serious issues.
Okay, well, so you didn't have a happy childhood.
It was very violent.
His father, Errol, denies all the allegations of domestic abuse.
After 2 years, Elon said he wanted to go and live with his father, and that made me very sad because I didn't see why he would wanted to do that. His father had the Encyclopedia Britannica. I couldn't afford books. I mean, he'd read everything in the library in Durban, so he had the opportunity to actually read the whole encyclopedias. I could call him anytime and ask him any subject, anything in the world.
I do know that you were bullied at school and had a difficult...
I was almost beaten to death, if you'd call that bullied.
He was shy and awkward at school. Elon didn't have many friends.
Pupils at Elon's school saw him as strange, and he was systematically bullied for years. A gang beat up his best friend, making him agree never to hang around with Elon. On one occasion, Elon was pushed down a flight of stairs and beaten violently, leaving him in hospital for weeks.
It's no surprise then that as an adult, he's a fighter, determined to succeed and prove everyone wrong.
Hey, were you just trying to get to Ohio? Okay, that's cool. All you have to do is cross this line.
Cool, you survived the transition. Now you're trapped here forever.
Right foot creep, walking with that heater.
Now I can give you the tour of Ohio. People like to say that we're corny in Ohio.
We know.
This is a very average Ohio cornfield, but don't eat them.
They were made in a factory. A bomb factory. They're bombs.
Oh boy, I fucking love corn.
No!
Ugh. You are now in the Ohio Gulag. You have to defeat your opponent to survive. Good luck.
Walkie slash.
I never thought that I would be that toxic boy mom. I love my 4 kids equally, but that last little boy just hits different. And now I feel like I'm having this existential crisis. Before I wouldn't be that mom, that toxic boy mom. He hits his sisters, he punches them. I'm like, maybe he's having a hard day. So when I think about my daughters getting married, I get excited, right? Think about their dresses, planning their weddings. When I think about my son's wedding, I want to cry. Boy mums, we've got to step up. We got to realize that we are the problem.
So this is your first time using TaskRabbit?
Yeah, it is. Oh, super random. Do you by chance know the name of that song that's like dun 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 bing bing?
Oh, Crazy Frog?
Yes, Crazy Frog. Oh my god, that's been driving me nuts.
Hey, your TV's already mounted.
Oh my gosh. What? I must have forgot.
Did you hire a TaskRabbit just to figure out the name of the Crazy Frog song?
There aren't lyrics, so I can't really Google it.
Oh yeah, how would you Google that?
I'm gonna need to see some ID. I wore bread bags in my moon boots. My bad. Do you need help carrying that to the car?
On the next episode of Transparters.
Be wary of strangers in New York City. One time a man came running up to me and said, "Hey, here's free ice cream," and I took it, and it was rum raisin. Rum raisin.
All right, y'all. So I'm watching this video, right? This right here. Yeah, let's not do that. Because what's going to happen is they're going to start looking at Christianity like it's a threat, and people already see it as a threat, and it's going to get very dangerous for us because of that. You don't do that during a church service. You can talk to the people before or after, but not during, because that's not right. That's not a way to do that. Before or after the service, yes, then you can talk to the people and hand out their pamphlets or whatever. Not during, though. No. You don't interrupt the church service to do that. But like I said, they're going to start looking at us like it's a threat because they literally interrupted a church service. Like, come on, y'all. That's not a way to do that. Like, that's not a way to do that. You don't do that. And things are about to get very dangerous for Christians. Not just because of them doing that. It was already headed that way. Book of Revelation is unwinding. Just so y'all know. But it's about to get dangerous for us. So, heads up. That's all I can say. Like, That's all I really can say, because it really is going to get dangerous for us. So, yeah.
Did they not train you? Baby, you just ring up that banana. Do not ring it up again. After you ring it up, put it in the bag. You ring it up twice.
I want to start over to it.
You rung the milk up twice. I need to see a manager. Mr. David. We need you. My grandma wants some cookies, but don't ring that up on my order. That's a separate order. That's a separate order.
Let me get you a bag.
I got 2 orders. That's separate. She run my milk and my bananas up twice. And she need a key turn or something, because I'm not paying double.
You run the customer's food up twice, boo?
Yeah, I saw.
Boo, is she what? I'm about to call HR.
This is my daughter. She works here at the store. Okay.
That's the problem right
put
there.
The code in. Come on.
I did it already.
No, I gotta
you
take
did
it
not,
out.
because my total's still high.
There you go. Now you got your money back.
What's my total?
Let me get you something.
I have money. I just need my total, ma'am.
Get her her money back. Yeah, give her that.
I haven't.
$5. And say you have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day because you've been being mean.
Yeah, give her her food.
I'm calling the 1-800 number.
No, I'm in
Wait,
what? You can't do that to the customer.
I was taking a poop and a scorpion fell on my ass. What? It fell on my ass. I was taking a poop. Oh my god. I didn't even flush that. Big out of my mouth. I gotta leave. I gotta leave.
Minimum wage, minimum effort. That's how I operate. Yo, what the hell are you doing right now?
I'm resetting the system.
Oh, you're doing that shit. I'm telling you, you ain't gotta do all that. You do not have to do all that. I haven't done that in probably about 5 years, man. No, I get they told you to do that in training, but I'm telling you, like, bro, I haven't done it at all. They don't care. Look, I'm still here. My boy, slow your ass down. This ain't no race, my boy. Greg's not here today. I repeat, Greg is not here today.
Excuse me?
What was that? Hey, is this customer giving you problems? Nah, man, you can get the fuck out of my store, honestly. Get the fuck out. Whenever a customer starts acting up, just tell them to leave the store, honestly. We're not putting up with that bullshit. They really made you move all those pallets by yourself? That couldn't be me, fam. Like, I don't know what they're fucking slaving you out, bro.
It is what it is, man.
Hey, where you going? Bro, I told you, Greg's not here, bro. We're taking a smooth 30. You just started here. How is he getting more hours than me? It doesn't make sense. All I've done for this company? Hey, you smoke?